Hello again, and welcome to part 2 of my video about my trip to Germany and the 1 to 12 fair in Rheda. After a lovely stay in a hotel and lovely breakfast and another stroll through the village, it was back to the fair. And the first table I went to was Henri Bar, or Henry Bart. Now, he was French, so it's Henri. But he sells roof tiles and floor tiles and fireplaces, and the floor tiles were particularly interesting for me because they were really beautiful, and they're reconstituted stone, and so many varieties and possibilities. I really like those, so I thought you might want to see those as well. You can order them from their website, and you can have all of these wonderful combinations. I'd never seen them before. I didn't know these people, and apparently they did go to the French fair and to Rheda before, but I didn't know. I didn't go to Rheda or the French fair, so I thought I'd show them to you because, you know, if I like them, you may like them. And he also did wood turning, and he had some really nice pieces there as well. Well, I thought I might as well show it to you now instead of doing an entire vlog about the things I bought. So this is a bowl turned by Henri, and here's his mark on the back and the model number. And there's some salad, spoon and fork as well. And this was turned in Hollywood. Hollywood. I never thought of that before. I heard myself say that. Hollywood. Okay, holly. And I really like the color, and it's very thin and yeah, beautifully made. So I thought I'd buy that as well. And I love that for the kitchen. I was buying kitchen items, you know, food and things like that. And I also really like those tiles, but I couldn't think of where I would put them because all of my floors that have tiles have already been finished in my 2 canal houses. And then I just thought of one because I'm making a bathroom upstairs in the 2nd canal house. And that, I haven't even started on that one. I could put the tiles in there, some of the tiles. So, but I'll have to think about that. So here's the bowl, the Hollywood bowl. Now, back to the fair. And then I had to buy some more pieces for my friend who couldn't come to the fair this time. And I went to the table of Francesca Vernuccio from Italy, and she makes wonderful pieces. She also had a huge range of 1 to 144th scale furniture and other miniatures. Really nice. Actually, I mean, really nice looking, and she had a lot of them. So I don't do 144 scale, or maybe I should one day, but I really like those. And she also has beautiful handbags, and I actually have one by her, which I bought, I think it was about 8 years ago, with an owl on it. I still really like that. That was from this range you're seeing here. Beautifully made leather handbags and other items in leather. You can see shoes, hats, boots. Belts. Gloves. Yeah. Beautiful items. My friend who was with me, she bought one of those bags. And here's some, and I usually, I don't really like guns and weapons and stuff, but they are beautifully made, these leather items. And the other thing I was particularly impressed by was the saddle right there. Complete American Western saddle. Really beautiful. And yes, I also bought something from Francesca, a pair of gloves. And these are driving gloves, or at least that's what we call them. And I really like that they have the fingers shaped. Oh. Like you can see the knuckles in there and the fingers shapes. Really like that. They are open. So in principle, you could put a little hand in there for a doll or something. I don't know. That would be very difficult. But I really like them. And I think they'll look great on a whole table or something. I should really have a set of car keys next to them. Yeah, so. Okay, next exhibitor. And here we have the lovely Veronica Leur, who is from Crazy for Minis, from Sweden. And she makes often Scandinavian-inspired furniture, but also French-style furniture, and quirky lights, and other pretty lights. And her work is a little bit different from others, and you don't see a lot of her pieces that she makes anywhere else. So that makes it more fun, and I really like that. I actually have a light by her, and it's in the yellow salon in my second canal house. And yeah, I like to see pieces that you don't see anywhere else, or you don't often see. It makes it a little bit more special. And this is Wilverson Miniatures, also a Dutch maker, and his name is Erik Dace, and he makes wonderful radios and televisions and a few other pieces, but mostly radios and televisions from all sorts of eras, and I absolutely love them. And I bought a kit from him a few years ago, which I still have to put together, I'm afraid to say, but I will do it, and I want to buy a few more of his pieces. But I didn't have time anymore. Oh, I love that one as well. the old radio and the television with the old lights in there. I think they're fantastic. But yeah, so this was his table, and this was just like seconds before closing time. So I only had, I didn't have any more time left. But he's Dutch, so I can actually. I think he's quite local to me. But yeah, I'll be buying a few of his pieces because I really love them. And he also makes these inlaid boxes with wood, which also look really, really nice. Next is the work of Pascal Adam from France. And Pascal is a woodworker and makes furniture, tools, and room boxes. And I must say, I saw my favorite piece of the show here. Pascal copied his own workshop in miniature, and I just loved it. Now, I must say, I am intrigued by workshops, full scale, and I really like them. So a miniature version of one will always pique my interest. And this one is particularly good. So many details. Here in the attic, I loved the sawn up and stacked wooden planks, drying and waiting to be used on a new project. And of course, the wooden puzzles and toys. I suppose he makes them in full scale as well. And here, of course, we see the wood shop. This is where all the hard work is done. I would have liked to spend more time looking at this and discovering even more details, as the details were really wonderful. But I wasn't the only one there. There were other people waiting to have a look at it too. I loved this detail. Some old shelf holders, no longer holding up shelves, but they're still up on the wall. So recognizable. And another detail I like is this power strip with an extension cord and an extension cord reel. I've made those in the past as well. They add so much realism to a scene. And this reel even has a double plug adapter plugged into the reel. Again, so recognizable. Pascal also made the power tools, like the shop vac. And I think the red one is a compressor. And the fantastic table saw, which looks like it's a multifunctional machine with a router on there and some other options on the side. A great looking machine. In the office area, here on the right, you can see another beautifully made power tool, the Hegner scroll saw. And of course, there is the obligatory fire extinguisher. I also liked all the different lights all over the workshop and office area. So many great details. And in true French style, it seems like he's a smoker. Well, as you can tell, I really like this workshop. It was hard to capture everything on camera, and it looked so much better in real life than here on the video. But I'm glad I can show it to you anyway. Now, Pascal also makes other room boxes, both in 12th scale and in 24th scale, like this lovely 24th scale shop room box. And next to it, this shop room box in 12th scale. And of course, he makes beautiful furniture and staircases and accessories. And we had a lovely talk with Pascal and his wife in our best French, which wasn't easy as I rarely speak French anymore and I lost most of my conversational skills. Once I start speaking, it will slowly come back to me, but it's still really difficult. Ideally, I need a few weeks in France to practice. Well, that's a good idea. But anyway, we had a really nice chat with with Pascal and his wife, and Pascal showed us his work drawings, and it was really, really fun. Yeah, I enjoyed that. So the next exhibitor is dollmaker Doris Tusing from Austria. She'll introduce herself at the end of these clips. But look at these fantastic dolls. They instantly put a smile on my face. So much fun. And Doris was a lovely, lovely lady, and we had such a wonderful chat with her and her husband. Such sweet people. I really, really enjoyed that. And this time we chatted in German, of course, which again was not so easy, as I rarely speak German, but still a little bit easier than French, as German is a bit more like Dutch and English as well. And, sentences are structured similarly, and we have similar words, also very different ones, but still difficult. I would definitely flunk my exam if I had to take it now. But that is one of the other fun things about these shows. All the chats with the exhibitors, all the different nationalities, all the different languages. And the dolls, well, the dolls were great. My friend bought one of them, and maybe you can guess which one at the end of this video. Francesca, ben jij het? Ben jij het?
Ja. Hier.
Welke? Dat vind ik wel.
Het zal wel bijna 200 euro zijn, denk ik.
Dat is de exie.
Niet te zien, dat is professioneel.
Ja.
Nicht reden.
Ja, maar dat is aber das ist gut. Das ist eine gute Tat.
Die habe ich leider nicht mehr.
Nee,
Die
auf dem
56er gibt es nicht mehr.
Das traue ich mir auch nicht zu. Ja, okay, dann ist es schon.
Auf die 48er habe ich jetzt nur die kleinen Bildchen fürs Kinderzimmer geschrieben, die da hinten hängen. Da war so ein Vorstellungstext.
Mein Name ist Doris Tusing und ich mache Charakterpuppen und ich zeige euch jetzt mal was. Das ist meine Weihnachtsomi im Maßstab 1:12.
So schön. This is Stefan Vine's table. Stefan makes beautiful and unique miniatures using materials like gold, silver, enamel, precious stones, pearls, coral, etc. Now, these pieces were very difficult to film. The lighting wasn't good, and silver, gold, and shiny things are always difficult to capture. And I'm sorry to Stefan for not showing off his beautiful pieces the way they should be, but I wanted to show them to you anyway. Stefan's miniatures are gorgeous, and I loved this swordsman with his gold and pearl torso and enameled legs, and the gold base he stands on is adorned with diamonds, and they're real. And this piece, as Stefan explained it, was a special piece. In the 17th century, wealthy people would have miniature versions of the outside of their houses made and display them on pedestals in the entrance hall of their real houses to impress visitors. And this miniature version has a copy of part of the Dutch Low Palace, and it rests on a gold and coral pedestal. A beautiful piece. I loved seeing all of these unique pieces by Stefan Vine. Next we have something completely different. Puppenstübchen Fichtner from Germany. And they sold lots of cute and fun Christmas-related items, furniture and accessories. And these need no explanation. I'll just let you enjoy what we saw.
Zo leuk, alle kerstspullen. Ik heb een paar van die. Dit komt uit het Atelier. Oh, die zijn ook leuk. Twee doen, hè? Voor elk jaar één.
Ja, zou ik wel doen. Kijk hoe schattig.
Deze vind ik ook wel heel schattig. Kijk, en die is wel leuk.
Das sind die großen, ne? Ach, die anderen waren ja weg. 10,70, ne? Sind das die? Ja. Ja, die kleinen sind kleinere. Also nicht viel kleiner. Es waren bloß.
Okay.
Het ziet er zo gezellig. Ik vind altijd met dat rood en zo, die kleuren vind ik zo leuk.
Ja.
Het is echt.
Oh, ik was ook aan het filmen. Oké. Deuren vind ik ook leuk. So what is your name?
Ann Erlandsson Foss.
I can't repeat that.
Very bad for you to spell.
Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. What was that?
Ann Erlandsson Foss.
It's too difficult. I'll have to listen to the video.
Look here.
Oh, here we go. Oh, there we go. I'll take a close up. Well, as you could hear, that was Anne Erlandsson Vos. I'm sorry I didn't catch her name, but now I know. Anne is from Atelier Lilla Hjärtat, or Little Heart Store, and I probably butchered that Swedish name. I'm sorry, Anne. But she makes wonderful garden-related miniatures, beautiful plants, flowers and flower pots, but also miniature books and magazines and little miniature scenes. It was a lovely, beautiful table, and my friend bought some garden items from her.
De andra tre har inte jag lagt. Vad är det för några? Det är bara...
You can come on my desk. Yes. No, you can. I'll go on mine. Yes.
Jag minns det. Det är gamla pengar.
Yeah, I have it here too. You can take it from here.
And the next exhibitors are also from Sweden, Marie and Michael Kreutz of Minicu. I love their work and I have several of their pieces in my houses. Marie and Michael make accessories, clothes, shoes, boots and bags, and they are quite well known for their doctor's bags and the Swedish clogs and of course their ice skates.
Who are you looking for?
And of course the ice skates.
Yeah. I had a wedding on my version.
And I also love the ones with the fur. Oh my god.
Well, that was all I'm showing you of the 1 to 12 fair in Rheda, Germany. But wait, there's more. Now I'll show you some of the things I bought. And the first stall we went to, because I had to buy something for a friend who couldn't make it to the show, was Elisabeth Coseret. And she's retiring. So there were a lot of people at her stall trying to get the miniatures before she stops coming to the fairs. And one of the first things I bought was the small version of this. I love this one. I have the large one. I got it out of my doll's house. So this is the large one, which I already bought a year ago. And it's in my first canal house. And now I bought the smaller one as well. I really love these pieces. So, and I bought a lot more. Like I said, some pieces for my friend, and I also bought some pieces for myself. These brown stoneware pots and one of these. And I have a lot of her pieces already because I love her work. So for me, it was very difficult to choose. I would have, if I had more time and money, I would have picked a lot more because, you know, it's the last time I could get her work. Although I think she's coming to Arnhem as well, the end of the year. But anyway, so some vases and another vase. So this one could go in the middle. And here's a vase with these holes. You can put the flowers in there as well. And some other pretty pieces. A little, I guess it's a coffee pot. I think I have this one, but I love the shape. So I thought it would be good to have another one. if I have it already. So, and here's another vase with a little lid on it. I think this looks like a something for oil or vinegar. I just really liked it. And some terrines as well. Oh, so it's this one. And these two. So, yeah, I'm really happy with my purchases. It's such a shame she's retiring. I understand. I mean, so many years, it's hard to keep up. A lot of work, but yeah, for us it's a real shame. Beautiful pieces. And the next thing I bought was from Wilverson Miniatures. And Will is a Dutch miniaturist, and she has an Etsy shop as well, so you can have a look at that. And I already have some of her pieces, and I love her work. This one I thought was so quirky and unusual, so I bought it. There, and it's a repurposed basket, or actually the plate is repurposed. She said that if sometimes a plate broke or that it was chipped on the edge, that they would repurpose it and into a basket. So that's what she did, and I love this one. I really like that. Such a nice, idea, and it combines two things I really like. Blue and white porcelain or pottery, and baskets. So, yeah, love that one. Really nice. Ah, yeah, and this came from Christina Humber, who's German, and her miniatures, she makes food-related items, and I absolutely love her work. So beautifully made. So go and have a look at her website and her Instagram. I followed her on Instagram, so I knew her name, but I'd never met her. So yeah, love that. And I'll show you what I got. A few items. I couldn't resist. Here's a plate of caprese. So mozzarella, tomato, and basil. And I love her basil leaves, are so fine. Is that in focus? I'm not sure. And then I bought this one, which is a pumpkin sliced open with all the pumpkin seeds inside. I thought that was beautiful. Really nice. Yeah, her work is really, really fantastic. And then a bowl of little olives. That was so lovely. Goes very well with the caprese. And there's two other pieces. One that I just couldn't resist, and I think it will look so fun with my oven. A beautiful pizza. That, I think. I mean, simplicity is often the best, isn't it? Really good. Love that one as well. And then the last one, just so pretty. Oranges on a plate with a little leaf. Really beautifully made. Her work is really, really good. So, there we have it. Now, I did splash out quite a bit. And on my previous videos, you were wondering why I didn't buy any silver. Well, I did on this fair. And this is by Nella Dress, or Sun Lemons, Dutch miniaturist. And she makes silver items and a lot of jewelry. And I did show you in my previous video. And this time I bought this. It is a stunningly beautiful silver miniature box with blue enamel. And I just love this piece. Oh, it's in the back, sorry. And if you open it up, it's a little jewelry case. And it's in silver, and I had a really difficult time because she has it in completely just white silver as well, just without the enameling on it. But I just thought this, with the enameling, the silver, on top, it just stands out so beautifully. I absolutely adore it. So I went for it. Sometimes you just don't have to think too much about it. And yeah, very happy with that piece. And I bought another piece, which went very well with the first one. And okay, I have to try and open this up. 1 second. Got it. And this is also unbelievable, beautiful piece. I decided to show you like this. That is the piece. And it is a Fabergé Easter egg on a stand with a little stone on the top and on the bottom. And it opens up like that. And in there is a tiny elephant. Again, with a little stone on the top. And this is also silver and enameled, and the stones are also real. So I'm not sure what kind of, I forgot to ask her what stones they are. But they're semi-precious stones, all of them. And I think I forgot to mention it, but it is all real silver. Stunning. And I would just love these two pieces together on the dressing table. The colors of the enamel are slightly different, but you can only see that in really good light, like here. And that really doesn't matter. It just looks really nice. So happy with these pieces. And I suspect Sun uses something like a laser cutter for detailing or something like that. But I mean, these pieces are so gorgeous, really beautiful. Well, that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and until next time.